Hello viewers, in the previous lecture we have discussed buffer capacity and buffer range and some special cases, right? So in this lecture let us discuss some different types of problems related to those concepts, very important. Okay, so first one is pKa of acetic acid is 3.74. Okay, what is the effective buffer range for acetic acid plus sodium acetate buffer? Okay, so pKa of the acetic acid is given as 3.74 and they are asking you to find what is the effective buffer range. Okay, so for this acidic buffer, yes or no, weak acid plus its salt, acidic buffer. So what is the effective pH range? pKa minus 1 to pKa plus 1, yes or no, we discussed it. So this is the effective buffer range for a acidic buffer, yes or no? So here pKa equal to how much? 3.74. Okay, substitute here 3.74 minus 1 to 3.74 plus 1, yes or no? Okay, so here 3.74 minus 1, that is 2.74 to 3.74 plus 1, that is 4.74. So this is the effective pH range of this buffer solution. Okay, means within this range only this buffer solution has it will show its efficiency effectiveness or no. Outside this range it cannot work or it cannot function properly. Okay, now next another problem. pH of a buffer solution is 4.745. Okay, pH of a buffer solution is 4.745 when 0.01 mole NaOH is added to it. Its pH changed to 4.832. Okay, its pH changed to 4.832. What is the buffer capacity? Okay, we have to calculate buffer capacity. See here, pH of a buffer solution is given as 4.745. For that we are adding 0.01 mole of NaOH, strong base. And when we add this base, what is happening? The pH of the buffer solution is changing to 4.832. Okay, so what is the buffer capacity? What is the formula to calculate buffer capacity? So beta or phi. So no, you can use any one symbol. Okay, is equal to, see here we have added base, yes or no? So that's why we can write number of moles of NaOH added. Okay, number of moles of NaOH added by change in pH. Yes or no? What is the formula? Actual formula, number of moles of acid or base added to the 1 liter of buffer solution by change in the pH. Yes or no? Here volume is not mentioned, means we are taking it as 1 liter of solution only. Okay, if they mention other than 1 liter, then that is different case that we discuss now with another problem. Okay, so here number of moles of NaOH added, how much? 0.01, that we can write 10 power minus 2 mole, yes or no? 10 power minus 2 mole of NaOH is added, change in pH. Okay, so means after adding base, what is the pH? 4.832, yes or no? After adding the NaOH, pH is how much? 4.832. And before the addition of base, how much? 4.745. Okay, 4.745. Okay, so now see, this is the pH after addition of base and this is the pH before the addition of base. Okay, so then here we get 10 power minus 2 by 0.087. Okay, 10 power minus 2 by 0.087. After simplification, here we get beta equal to 0.11. Okay, so this is the buffer capacity of this buffer solution. Okay, so beta equal to 0.11. Okay, clear? Now let us see some more problems also. Now let us see two other very important models. When 0.2 mole of an acid is added to 4 liter of a buffer solution, Okay, the pH of the buffer decreases by 0.5 units. What is the buffer capacity of the solution? Okay, so 0.2 mole of a acid is added to 4 liter of buffer solution. The pH of the buffer decreases by 0.5. Okay, so we have to calculate buffer capacity. What is the formula to calculate buffer capacity? Buffer capacity equal to number of moles of acid added per liter of buffer solution by change in pH. Yes or no? This is the formula. Okay, minus of number of moles of added per liter of buffer solution by change in pH. See here, in the previous problem we discussed that when a base is added to the buffer solution, what happens? There we took beta equal to number of moles of base added per liter of buffer solution by change in pH. But here we are taking minus. Okay, what is the reason? Already we discussed it in the concept. Once again we can recall that. See, buffer decreases by 0.5. See here, this change. When you add acid, what happens? pH decreases. So the difference we get a negative value. So if overall buffer capacity we get negative, but capacity is generally a positive quantity. So that's why to make it positive we are taking here negative sign. Okay. So now see here, number of moles of acid added per liter of buffer solution. But here 0.2 mole of acid is added to 4 liter of solution. First we have to find for 1 liter how many moles of acid is added. Okay, so for 4 liter of solution, how many moles is added? 0.2 moles. Yes or no? 0.2 moles. Now we have to find for 1 liter of solution how many moles of acid is added. Yes or no? For 4 liter 0.2 moles, but we need per liter how many moles of acid is added. Okay, if you do cross multiplication, here we get 1 into 0.2 by 4. Yes or no? Okay, 0.2 by 4. Okay, so if you simplify this one, here we get 0.05. Yes or no? 0.05. You can write it as 2 into 10 power minus 2. Yes or no? Sorry, 20 into 10 power minus 2. 20 by 4 means 5. 5 into 10 power minus 2 is nothing but 0.05. Okay, you can simplify the whatever the method that is easy for you. Okay, so 0.2 by 4 equal to 0.05. Okay, so now we have this one. Yes or no? Per mole, how many? Per liter, how many moles of acid is added? 0.05 moles of acid is added. And also change in pH. Change in pH is equal to how much? Minus 0.5. So no, because pH is decreased. So that's why change in pH equal to minus 0.5. Okay, so therefore, because here we take change in pH is nothing but pH after addition of acid minus pH before addition of acid. Yes or no? So that's why here we get minus of 0.5. Now let us substitute these two in our formula. Okay, so beta is equal to, okay, so 0.05 minus of 0.05 by minus 0.5. Okay, see here, understood now why we are taking minus symbol here. Okay, so here we get 0.05 by 0.5. So overall we get here 5 into 10 power minus 2 by 5 into 10 power minus 1 we can write. Yes or no? 5 will get cancelled. So beta is equal to, we get 10 power minus 1, that is nothing but 0.1. So what is the buffer capacity of this solution? 0.1. Okay, so you should be very careful in this type of problems. Okay, if you substitute this 0.2 directly, we get the wrong answer. Yes or no? Because here for 4 liters 0.2 mole is given, but we need for 1 liter how many moles is added. So that's why first you should find for 1 liter of solution how many moles is added. After that only you should substitute in the formula. Okay, clear? Very important this one. Next, another problem is what is the buffer capacity of a HCl solution? Okay, buffer capacity of HCl solution having pH equal to 2. Okay, so here for this type of problems already we discussed a formula, yes or no? For a buffer solution of strong acid or strong base, buffer capacity equal to 2.303 into concentration of H plus ion plus concentration of OH minus ion. Yes or no? This formula already we discussed because see HCl is a strong acid. Yes or no? So that's why for this type of problems, okay, so we have to take this formula to calculate buffer capacity. Okay, so very important this problem also. Now we don't know H plus ion concentration and OH minus ion concentration, just they have provided pH equal to 2. Okay, so now we know one relation that pH is equal to minus log H plus. Yes or no? pH is equal to minus log H plus. From this we get H plus ion concentration is equal to 10 power minus pH. Yes or no? So from this relation we can write H plus ion concentration equal to 10 power minus pH. Therefore, so H plus ion concentration is equal to how much? 10 power minus 2. Yes or no? Because here pH equal to 2 given in the problem, so 10 power minus 2. And OH minus ion concentration is equal to how much? 10 power minus 12. So how we are getting this one? Very simple. Okay, we have a relation that H plus ion concentration into OH minus ion concentration is equal to 10 power minus 14. Yes or no? H plus ion concentration into OH minus ion concentration equal to 10 power minus 14 at 25 degrees centigrade. Okay, so from this if you substitute here 10 power minus 2, then 10 power minus 2, 10 power minus 14 by 10 power minus 2 is nothing but we get 10 power minus 12. Okay, so now substitute these two in the formula. So beta is equal to 2.303 into 10 power minus 2 plus 10 power minus 12. Okay, but see here, when compared to 10 power minus 2, 10 power minus 12 is much smaller. Yes or no? Very less this one. So that's why you can neglect this when compared to 10 power minus 2. Yes or no? Very small value. So its contribution is negligible. So you can take it as beta is equal to 2.303 into 10 power minus 2. Okay, 2.303 into 10 power minus 2. So we can take it as 2.303 into 10 power minus 2. So we can take 0.02303. Okay, 0.02303, or simply you can take 0.023 also. Okay, clear? So this is about the some different models related to buffer capacity and buffer range. Okay, so in the next lecture we discuss some other important models and we left one more concept in the buffer solutions. Okay, thank you.